little while, but today's video, I will be telling my parents' reaction and my friends' reaction to when I lost my V card. So, yeah, let's get started. I had to go put some chapstick on, but, okay, so first off, I didn't even tell my parents, y'all. I like kept it to myself. When I told my friends, like, they was like shocked, like, but they was like excited. Like, I wasn't the last one of my friend group, but like it was just like, you finally did it. Because, and they was like shocked at the same time, because they like, how? Because my mom was so strict. So they like, how the heck did you even, like, first off, I was sneaking to my boyfriend's house. So they was like, I had told them like I was getting away with it or whatever. So it wasn't like a coincidence that it happened, even though it didn't happen at his house. But yeah. Anyway, one night I was talking to my cousin. So we just like talking, and like we like real close or whatever. So it was him, his girlfriend, me, and my friend at the house, like my best friend. So yeah, we was just talking or whatever, and he was like, I forget how he said it, but he basically was just saying like, he was like, me and you had sex, and I was like, I don't know if I should lie, or I was like, I don't really gotta lie, because like that's my cousin, like, and like we close now. So I was like, I could just tell him. So I told him or whatever. I don't regret telling him at all, but I had told him, and he told his dad. His dad is my cousin. He's my my uncle, because my cousin is the cousin I told. He's my first cousin. So his uncle, his dad, which is my uncle, and my mom are brothers and sisters. Like, y'all know how that go or whatever. Anyway, he told his dad. So his dad was, him and my mom was talking, and my mom was saying like, oh, I'm scared, like Mia isn't focused right now as far as like college and stuff. Mind you guys, I was focused. How you gonna say I ain't focused? I was focused. Anyway, yeah, so he was like, well, maybe it's because like her boyfriend, well, not because my boyfriend at the time, but he was like she growing up. And she was like, what you mean? So that's when he just like broke it down to her. Like, he was like, yeah, like her and her boyfriend had sex or whatever, like they be having sex. So I'm like, mind y'all, I didn't know nothing about this. Like, I was at work when my mom found out. She just had came to my job, and she was like, can you come outside so we could talk? So I'm like, mind y'all, I had lost my virginity. I was 16. I had just turned 16. Not just turned 16, but like months after I turned 16, y'all. So I was like, I'm gonna just tell my mom when I'm 18. You know, that's old enough. Blase blah. So when she came to my job and we go outside, and she was like, is there anything like you wanted to tell me after you turn 18? I'm like, confused, like, Mom, what you talking about? Or whatever, right? Trying to like play it off a little bit. Anyway, she was like, so you had sex? And I was like, I'm like, do I lie or do I tell her the truth? So I was like, let me just tell her the truth. So I was like, yeah. So she was like, with your boyfriend? And I was like, yeah, like, duh. So I was like, yeah. So then she started asking all these questions, y'all. Mind you, my grandma knew. Me and my grandma like this. Like, that's my best friend. I go to her before I go to my mom. But anyway, yeah, she knew. So I was like, just keep it a secret for me, blah, blah, blah. So she did. So, my mom my where happened at? Who I know, all that. So I didn't want to rat on my grandma because her and my grandma would have got into a fight, and she like, oh, that's my daughter, and you knew, you should have told me, all that. So I just was like, it happened at his house all the times I was going over there, right? Not like every time, but like in the midst of me going over his house, that's when it happened. So she was like hurt, yo. My mom was upset. Like, we was outside of my job, and she just like walked off. She was like, we'll talk after you get off. Mind you, I was working a double that day, but at the job I was working at, when you work a double, you get a 2-hour break. So I was getting off at 2, going back at 4. So I was scared. So I went back in my job, and I hurried up to the bathroom, and I called my boyfriend, and I'm like, oh my gosh, babe, like, my mom knows, da, da, da. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, she know like we have sex, all this and that, I don't know what to do. And he was like constantly telling me, like, tell your mom, tell your mom, tell your mom. And I was like holding out because I was scared. Like, I was scared, and I didn't want to upset her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm 16 and I had sex. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I was scared, y'all. So I was like, well, she know now. Like, ain't nothing I can do about it. So I got off work, and I got off work from a break. And we was going to get my cousin, and we was going to get some seafood, and then about time we was done, I had to go back to work. So we in a car on our way to Bridgeton to get my cousin. And yo, when I say me and my mom ain't talked the whole ride, we ain't talked the whole ride. Like, she was very upset with me, like, so heartbroken. So like, I try to stay off my phone because, like, number one, she's mad that me and him had sex. So I was like, she was like, oh, you texting him, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, she knew, like, I'm texting him, but, like, I was trying to, like, you know what I mean, stay out the way. So, yeah, I was just trying to, like, stay out the way. So then, she called my dad, she called my grandma, like, she was telling everybody. She was asking questions, trying to see who else knew, all that, like, everything, y'all. So, yeah, she told my dad. So then, my dad had came out here, and me and him had to meet up after work. So, I was like mad, but I couldn't be mad because I was the one in trouble. So I'm like, I don't even want to meet with him right now. Like, I don't want to hear nothing he has to say. Like, it was one of those kind of relationships with my dad. So yeah, anyway, we had met up. So he wasn't mad. He was more so like, I knew it was coming. That's how he was. Like, he was telling my mom, like, once you let her have a boyfriend, like, it was bound to happen. Like, you know what I mean? Which he was right. And, like, my mom, like, it's not she didn't, like, not want to hear it, but it was, like, I would more so expect her to, like, come to me. But me and my mom is, like, closer when it comes down to which parent I'm closer to, but still not, like, close enough for me to, like, no, like, we're close enough for me to talk to her. It's just my mom, like, it's hard to communicate with her, like, because my mom always thinks she's right, or my mom never want to accept things for what they really are. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that happened. And like, my dad, like, me and him was like bumping heads for like months after. Me and my mom was like decent, like working our way back kinda, but it was still like tension, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was it. And then like after that, my mom would make jokes like we'd be in a car and she's singing like this freak song, and I'm looking at her like, why you like, ew. My mom, I don't want to hear you singing that. And she'll be like, girl, you don't get out of here with your little unvirgin self. And I'm like, you got jokes, huh? Like, yeah, but I mean, my friends were supportive, obviously, because they was already having sex, but my parents was mad. But I think like if you don't go to your parents, then of course they're gonna be mad. But I mean, nothing bad happened really. Yeah, I just wish that I did tell my mom, because she was really hurt, y'all. Like, my mom was really hurt. So that's the only thing I wish I could go back and change, is actually like opening up and telling her like, listen, mom, like I did it, like we had sex, like that was it. But yeah, other than that, my friends were supportive. My boyfriend was supportive, obviously, but yeah, that's my friend's reaction and my parents' reaction. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Why you letting them take for me?